Hello gamers, this is Sai and welcome back to Which Way Games. Now what's the greatest mystery of all time?
Preparing the Krabby Patty!
And with that being said, let's go on with the video.
In the world of gaming, there are many types of genres to keep gamers entertained, ranging from beat 'em ups, racing, FPSs and story-driven adventures. Obviously the kings of these particular genres need no introduction, but with the likes of Street Fighter 2, Gran Turismo and Doom leading the way, there is one genre of gaming that just so happens to test the human mind.
And this genre would be puzzle-based gaming, with hundreds of games dedicated to the genre, such as the Brain Training series, which has helped millions around the world flex their brain muscles. Now that gaming series is full of many puzzles and brain teasers. However, I love the world of riddles, and I know one in particular that's guaranteed to make people stumble. But who to try it on? Oh, I know. Cartoon, cartoon, cartoon. Now, did you say cartoon? Yes, I did, and I have a challenge for you. Oh really? Let me guess. Is it defeating bad guys trying to take over the world, saving the planet from an intergalactic threat, or helping looking for that missing sock? Calm down, cartoon guy, before you hurt yourself. Oh no, cartoon guy, hurt yourself. What's your challenge? I want you to solve a riddle for me before the end of this video. A riddle? That's easy. I don't think you'll find it that easy. Come on then, Sai, what's your super hard riddle? Okay, here goes. What can run but never walks, has a mouth but never talks, has a head but never weeps, and has a bed but never sleeps? See, it's not as easy as you think, and you've got to the end of the video to give me my answer. And if I don't, I'll shave your head. Oh God, not my wonderful locks that can control time. I best get going. Now that the cartoon guy is busy solving that riddle I've given him, it reminds me of a great gaming series set in England that still charms gamers today. This of course is the Professor Layton series, which is popular with gamers of all ages. But how did this endearing gaming series come to be? And so with that in mind, let's go back to where it started.
Going back in time to the year 2004, game developer Level 5 were fresh from the success of Dragon Quest VIII, a gaming series that began in 1986 and has since then gained a following with gamers who just happen to love JRPGs.
One factor to the success of Dragon Quest was the artwork done by Akira Toriyama, who's responsible for the Dragon Ball series, and as you can see, I'm a bit of a fan.
President of Level 5, Akira Hino, wanted to branch out from the world of JRPGs and focus attention on creating a new video game for the widely popular Nintendo DS. This handheld from Nintendo was welcomed by the gaming community, who loved some of the fantastic games found on the system, and it even introduced the world of gaming to new casual gamers, who thought that the Nintendo DS was the best thing since sliced bread.
Interesting. Anyway, the Nintendo DS was a great bundle of fun with fantastic games on the system, and eventually it started to toy with the world of 3D with the Nintendo 3DS, with some fantastic games such as The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Remembering fondly of the Atama the Teizo puzzle books of his youth, Hino sought out series creator Akira Tago in the hopes of making a game based on these books of puzzle solving.
Sadly, not everything was gumdrops and rainbows. Level 5 didn't hold the rights to the puzzle book series and therefore couldn't make a game. Now despite this setback, Level 5 and Tago continued with their work, and eventually gamers were introduced to Professor Layton and Luke, who were inspired by Sherlock Holmes and Watson.
But how do you know about them?
Elementary, my dear Watson.
And with a great detective hailing from merry old England, Level 5 knew that the UK was the perfect setting for the adventures of Professor Layton and Luke.
The puzzles that had appeared in the Atomo no Tazo series were reused, and from this, 30 new ones were created thanks to the efforts put forward from various teams at Level 5.
And as if the greatest mystery had just been solved, the world of gaming was blessed with Professor Layton and the Curious Village.
Gameplay followed an adventure style of exploration, with an opening melody that immediately draws gamers' attentions. The wonderful world of England comes to life, and of course mixing this with abundance of puzzles and plenty of mysterious events, this propelled the story forward. And it's no wonder that Professor Layton and the Curious Village is loved by gamers of all ages.
From this popularity surrounding Professor Layton and the Curious Village, it wouldn't be long before a sequel would follow, and in just over a year the world of gaming was graced with yet another Professor Layton game, and this one was called Professor Layton and Pandora's Box.
Following that same style of gameplay as its predecessor, Pandora's Box was jam-packed with even more puzzles and riddles for gamers to figure out.
With each puzzle solved and mystery uncovered, I can guarantee that most gamers will punch the air in satisfaction.
Yes!
Eventually though, more sequels would follow, with each release immersing gamers even further and even giving that sense of satisfaction on completing difficult puzzles.
It seemed that Professor Layton was yet another gaming mascot to join the ranks of influential mascots over the years. He even had run-ins with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Not only did the Professor have to deal with Phoenix Wright, he also had a manga made of his adventures, a TV show and an animated movie that's a perfect addition to the Professor Layton mysteries. And speaking of mystery, I wonder how the cartoon guy is getting on. This is proving to be a bit more difficult than I realised. Huh? What's he want? Oh, my name's Si, and I think I'm so great with my difficult riddle. Yeah, well, this is what I think of your riddle. No answer. You really must be struggling. With each release of the Professor Layton series, Level 5 wouldn't have been able to comprehend that this small humble game would go on to become a global hit with gamers.
Overall, the Professor Layton games are enjoyable to play, with compelling stories as well as some mind-boggling puzzles that will put even the greatest minds to the test. With 9 games in the series at the time of this video, and an animated movie, as well as a popular manga, I can only wonder what lays in the future for the top hat loving gentleman. Will the Professor uncover a mysterious plot surrounding the folklore and myths within Europe, or will he find himself helping Sherlock Holmes in an adventure pursuing Jack the Ripper? Maybe these tales of wonder will come into fruition, but for now, gamers can still enjoy the Professor Layton games and the many brain-teasing puzzles and mysteries that lay within.
Hey. There you are, cartoon guy. So, have you solved my riddle, or do I need to get out the clippers? Hold your horses, Si. I think I've figured it out, and the answer is, don't spoil it, write it down. Oh, okay, sorry. Hold on. There you go. Let's see. Oh, well done, you got it right. Yes, I knew it. Although I have one question. What's with the diagram? Oh, that's just the plans that makes interdimensional time travel achievable. All right, Doctor Who, haven't you got a cartoon to finish? Yes, you're right, Si. All this talk of alternative realities makes me wonder who the cartoon guy actually is. I mean, I wonder, could he be... Nah, that'd just be silly. Anyway, come back next time where I take a look at some of the partnerships within the world of gaming and how they've tugged on the heartstrings over the years. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next game.